Good morning. It's Dawn with Swan Lake Spiritual. Thank you for joining me today. I think we are April 27th. Wow, the end of April. So how has your spring been so far? Are you feeling more energetic, inspired, motivated? Are you getting out more? The sunshine always makes everything so much more illuminated, so much more energetic. Solar energy is real and our bodies take it in just like electronics can, and just like solar panels and anything else. Today we're going to pull a law of attraction card just to get our thinking thoughts reframed, what we need to know about how we're using our thoughts, what our mental state is, so that we can create from a place of somewhere that we desire, right? We want to create from a place that's positive, happy, uplifting. And our card today is Words Do Not Teach. My life experience teaches. So this is a nice one. Words do not teach. If you're a parent and you're trying to lecture your kids, if you're a teacher, a boss, any role that you're in and you think that you're either trying to help someone or teach them a lesson, the words are just a small fragment of how we communicate. It is your life experience that brings you knowing. Reflect into your own past life experience and begin watching for the correlation between the words you are reading here and the life experiences that you have lived. Have you been mostly thinking, speaking, writing, and observing that which pleases you or not? So everything you consume, everything you do, whether you're reading social media, the news, a newspaper, talking to a friend, whether you're listening to the radio, whether you're picking up a book to read, a guidebook, a card book, everything you consume, ingest, receive, process, input, that goes into our cells, that goes into our psyche, that goes into our aura, into our fields. And all of that energy needs to go somewhere. Every piece of energy starts as an intention. And then when that intention has enough energy, it grows. Where we put our attention, energy goes, and then that grows. So where are our thoughts going? Are our thoughts on the things that we like, that please us, that bring us joy? Or are they on the things we don't? Lately, my thoughts have not been. Lately, as much good things that have been happening to me in the last week or two, I still notice my thoughts going to the victim stories, and that keeps coming up in my readings lately, is like, poor me, like, why me? I don't do well at parties, and my soccer team had an end of year party yesterday, and I woke up feeling, well, even before the party, I was super sad because I can't do parties, and it makes me feel left out. I want to be there. I want to hang out with all those people that I love, that bring me so much joy, and I want to spend time with them, but it physically, it drains me, and it sounds dramatic, but it feels like it kills me. Like it really stifles me and squishes me, and it makes it really hard for me to be. And so I was really sad about that, but I'm going to focus on what pleases me instead. There's another couple examples as well of things that have happened for me, or things that I've done that I'm feeling sad about. And so those are the thoughts that are attracting experiences into my life, into my experience, into my world, into my field, into my auric field. And I don't want more sad experiences, so I'm going to focus my thoughts on things that please me, like the joy. I had so much fun at the Magic Rose on Friday, and I continue to hear synchronicities from people, with other people that weren't even there, right? Random events, pink roses being planted on the same arch trellis in 2 different spots, like just so amazing. So we focus our thoughts on things that please us, and then we attract more of what pleases us according to the law of attraction. Next, I'm also going to pull from the Secret Language of Light, and we're going to do 4 cards today. And are we going to do a soul vision or a soul healing? We're going to do a soul healing because a lot of people lately have been coming to me with energy that needs to be healed. And so we're going through yet another one of these upgrades or evolutionary awakening phases. Each time that we level up, each time that we collapse timelines and we shift into a new timeline for ourselves. So how does that work? We might be walking along a path where we have this job, this house, this life, this family, and then all of a sudden we've outgrown it and we're getting these feelings that we need to change and do something differently. And then all of a sudden that job is gone and you're in a new job. And it happened just so fast that you can't even believe how, like you weren't even trying. So you were in the flow, in alignment, and you collapsed timelines to make that job come sooner than it would have if you had stayed on your existing path. You made some change, some decision. Anyways, many of us around the globe, we're doing this at a collective level. And so these timelines are shifting fast. We're hopping into new versions of ourselves quicker than we would have if we stayed stagnant in the old versions of ourselves. So the soul healing spread has come up because a lot of people are in need of deep replenishment and rest after such an intense transformational period. So everything around us that collapses and changes, part of that natural emotion is hanging on, resistance, and a hard time letting go. And so when we let go and we release all that resistance, then we speed up the way that the things manifest into our lives. But it takes so much energetic work in our physical bodies and our mental body that we do need to take some time for rest and replenishment. And so many of my clients are being called to deep rest right now, even though we're heading into the spring, well, even though we're in the season of spring and new birth and renewal. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the 4 cards, and then I'm going to grab the book and show you what they mean in their positions and show you which card is which. So the soul healing card, the first one we got is now, the beliefs that most dominate your thinking, and this is soul family. And so this one is about finding those people that are like you, that are connected like you at a soul level, that have soul values, soul paths, soul synchronicities, similarities, people that you have traveled with likely in many lifetimes, in many different roles and connections in terms of the relationship. But these are the beliefs most dominant in your thinking, and this can also relate to the fact that we recognize people, we feel an instant connection, and we recognize them as being part of our family. We might not understand or know how. It might be people we've actually invited into our life and created our own type of family with. But this is just our predominant thinking is about being with people that are like us and love us. So being with people that accept us for who we are and recognize us as the unique light being that we are. Number 2 is the love, something that makes your heart smile, and our soul truth. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this reading, everyone is going through this massive awakening, the entire planet. Everyone is having some shifts stirred up within them where they need to make a decision, a change, or grow. And things don't look the way they did. This awakening is helping us remember the truth of who we are as spiritual light beings and some of our past memories in terms of past lifetimes or soul contracts or agreements that we came here to experience and fulfill. Something that makes our heart fear. Something that makes our heart sink, not our soul truth. If we don't recognize that we are the universe, just like we are not a drop in the ocean, but we are the ocean. We are the universe having a human experience. The universe operates through each one of us experiencing this earth, this life, and all of the 5 senses that we are able to show to the spirit world to help evolve universal consciousness, the universal one mind. So we are the universe, just like we are God. We have this in us. We are made of this. We are of this. We are this, right? We're not separate. Separation is an illusion. So we're not in the universe. We are the universe. And number 4, action you can take to change outdated beliefs holding you back from your dreams and desires. The divine feminine. The divine feminine is about that rest. It's about nurturing, and it's about opening up to receive intuition. It's about leading from your feeling rather than your knowing. It's not the ego, it's the intuition. So in order to change our outdated beliefs, right, all the stories we create keeping us stuck in these old victim mentality, we have to tune into our divine feminine. We have to open up to our intuition to receive a different way of being. So let's go ahead and get the meanings for each of the cards. Number 36 is about soul family, about the belief most dominant now. Your soul family wants you to know how much you are loved and how well you are doing. Your soul family consists of other souls that have similar values and ideas to you. The bright circle of light at the center of this image is Shambhala. Think of it as a meeting place where your soul family gathers to connect with you. When you ask a question, its energy vibrates throughout the universe, bringing souls and their light beings to Shambhala to share responses and information. They are overjoyed to connect and co-create with you. Your questions and experiences on Earth move you and them to an expanded awareness about love, life, and purpose. If we go back far enough in time, there was a point when all was connected, where all was one. As time progressed, as energy was released and the source was separated, we all originated from this source. So whatever form the members of your soul family take, you will recognize them because they are a part of you. We know it in our hearts when we encounter a member of our soul family, even if we can't explain it. We often refer to this as the meeting of a soulmate. Remember, a soulmate can come in many guises: a lover, a friend, a parent, a child, or an animal, and turn up when you need to remember the love that you are. You are loved and supported. Your soul family is all around loving and supporting you. That is so beautiful, especially since I had 2 women at my retreat on the weekend who had lost a member of their soul family that was an animal. And it was very clear to see the connection between them at a soul level. So number 2, awakening, and this is about something that our soul loves. Wisdom emerges through everyday experience. You are or about to experience an aha moment. This will come as a feeling of deep truth that seemed to have slipped your mind. You have often thought there must be another way to experience and live this life, and you're about to discover it. You are opening your heart and mind to the full, authentic you. Time-honored ways that have worked in the past are no longer bringing the results you desire, and you may have become obstacles to your dreams. Beliefs become intermingled with everyday processes and who we think we are. No wonder it can seem hard to let them go. When you rouse from the slumber of conformity, you awaken into the same world, but through the eyes of soul love. You can see beyond fear to the creative possibilities that are everywhere. Relax and enjoy this time. It's your natural evolution. And I love how all the cards are so linked and relevant for this reading today, bringing up the same core themes about connection, being one. Something that makes your heart sink, not your soul truth. You are the universe. Know thyself and know thy nature of everything. That's actually a key message here that is so important. So it's not just the recognition that we have the universe in us and we are the universe because we are part of the universe, therefore we are the universe. It's the recognition that once we know ourselves truly, wow, it's that connection and that relationship with ourselves that's the most important. And when we really know all of ourselves, we can love all of ourselves, then we can love another and we can allow another to love us. And then our relationships become a little bit more easy and effortless. You are you, and yet you are also the universe. Just like you, the universe is a living entity. It is not a thing or person that knows everything. It is growing, moving, and reaching forward to experience life in new ways. Wherever or whenever you are, you will always recognize yourself and you will always exist. Play with the idea that the universe, in all its manifestations, peers out through you. It mingles and joins with your energy to see the world through your uniqueness and expands as you do. You are the pioneer of this universal frontier, And the universe needs you to know it in all its forms. If you believe everything is separate, you will want a guide, angel, light being, someone or something outside of you who sees you to show you the way. However, everything is one and nothing is separate. So nothing is on the outside looking in. The universe sees wonderment through your own eyes, and you see wonderment in the universe. Become your own authority. Choose to feel good by discovering what makes you laugh, love, and enjoy. Focus on this, and you will create similar manifestations. And whatever you don't focus upon will fall away from lack of attention. Focus on what you desire. Focus on what pleases you. Focus on what you want, and the rest will fall away. And that's actually a really good point, because at my Magic Rose ceremony, I asked the question about what are people ready to release? And the cards were framed in such a positive, affirming, abundant way that I was having a hard time making sense of them. But my girlfriend reminded me that actually, as we focus on those things that were in the cards, the rest of the worries, fears, and everything disappears. So what we focus on, we remove attention from other areas and we give it less energy and steam and traction, right? Wow. Okay, so our last card is the action we can take to heal. And this is number 31, the Divine Feminine. I'm also going to do a short meditation with this one if you'd like to stick around, and then give you some additional activities and journaling you can do if you want to take your practice deeper. Shine your inner light on your desires. Look beyond the obvious and the superficial into the heart of a matter. Peer deeper into the hidden and explore the mysterious. Remember your vast potential and the unlimited possibilities available to you. It is time to trust your intuition, your inner voice, and your instincts. This may also be a time for stillness, for there are unseen forces at work, orchestrating the whole universe to bring intense and beautiful experiences to your life. Allow yourself to receive all that you want. You are the mother of all you create. Nurture yourself and all that flows within and around you. There may be an impending marriage or birth around you, either physically or symbolically. The Divine Feminine wants you to know there is always enough to go around. Abundance is everywhere. Embrace joy. Now, if you want to get ready for your meditation, just find a comfortable spot. You might already be sitting or laying down. Begin to close your eyes gently and focus on your breath. If you ever get distracted or your mind wanders, bring your attention back to your breathing. If you do have any incense or essential oils, you can burn those while you do this meditation. That might be nice. You might want to pause it and come back. And then you can place this card on your phone. You can place it at your heart, or you can put your hands on your heart center. And begin to slow your breathing. Take a deep breath in, count to 3, and then slowly release it. Do that a couple more times. Each time focusing on your breath, releasing it nice and slow. As you breathe deeply and slowly, I want you to imagine that you're floating above the earth. Look down and observe this beautiful blue and green planet. Feel into the rhythm of the earth as your heart and Mother Earth's heart pulse in unison. Now, with your hands on your heart, say inside your head or out loud, I nurture the creative abundance flowing within me. In your mind's eye, see a ray of golden light flowing from the heart of the universe toward you. It embraces and fills your whole being, your whole energetic aura and column. It streams from the soles of your feet into the earth and spirals all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. As you see, sense, and feel this ray of golden light flowing from the heart of the universe toward you, in through your body and out of your feet into the heart of Mother Earth, she says, thank you. For as you help to heal yourself, you help to heal all things upon and within the earth. You add to the expanded consciousness of you and Gaia. You are so loving, a great mother to you and all. Feel this loving connection as Mother Earth sends a beam of green light from her heart to yours. Contained in the green light is a symbol, a gift that represents your divine feminine. Notice what you notice. Whatever shows up is perfect for you. And stay in this feeling for the next couple moments of silence, enjoying the loving feeling of Mother Earth all around you and within you. Gently bring your awareness back to your breathing. Begin to bring some life back into your toes and your fingers by gently wiggling them. Breathe healing love into your life, and then when you feel ready, open your eyes and extinguish your aromatherapy, incense, or essential oils. For you can now breathe the beautiful fragrance of your soul. That was a beautiful meditation. If you want to take some inspired reflections and actions to continue to lean into your divine feminine, you can say to yourself often, I'm willing to be open to my loving fullness. I am willing to create change. At moonrise, you can give thanks to the moon for shining a light upon your dreams of creation. And another thing you can do is to find out your moon sign and tune into the lunar cycle. Use the new moon to create new ideas and the full moon to shine light upon and celebrate your creations. And if you want to do some journal work, draw or write about 3 ways the women in your life inspire a connection to your inner goddess. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate all your support and your views as I continue to grow and expand and evolve in my offerings and how I serve the greater community and consciousness. So I appreciate your support. Hit the like and subscribe, or send this video to a friend that you think might benefit and enjoy my readings. Namaste, and I hope you have a beautiful week.